let's say for instance, what is the okay, before you even try this, let me just give you one trick. Anytime they give you a concentration of an acid, a monobasic acid, okay, a strong monobasic acid, anytime you are given the concentration of a strong monobasic acid, a very good example is HCl, HNO3, those guys, and they tell you, and you notice that the concentration is in maybe like decimal values that end in 1, maybe 0.001 or 1 times 10 raised to power minus 4. This kind of values, not 0.002, something like this. Now please, what you need to do is count the number of zeros or count the power, and that's your answer. So the pH, if you have HCl, if you have HNO3, the pH for this one is 3, the pH for this one is 4. Now can we solve it? Yes. See how to do it. pH is equals negative log to base 10 of the concentration of OH, of hydrogen, sorry. In this case, because it's monobasic and it's strong, the concentration will be the same thing. Concentration, how will you know its concentration? They'll write capital M, or mole per dmq. So 0.001. Now how do we do this? Change this to decimal, and the pH will now become negative log to base 10 of 1 times 10 raised to power minus 3. Now what do you do? Open these brackets. Negative log times 1 is negative log 1. Then this will turn to plus. Times turns to plus when you are multiplying with a log. So negative log times 10 will be negative log 10 raised to power minus 3. Are you still with me? So which means that pH will now be, you already know that log 1 base 10 is 0. Do you understand? Log 1 base 10 is 0, so that's 0. So you have 0 here, plus, then this minus 3 will come over and it will be minus 3 times negative log 3. Sorry, log 10, sorry. Are you still with me? So minus 3 times, log 10 is 1, so minus 1, which means minus 3 times minus 1 is going to be 3. Clear? Clear? Good. So I said this initially, I'm saying this again. You can solve pH questions without calculator. You get. So we could, well, all you need to do is to solve pH questions without calculator, you need to know at least log 1 to 10. It's important. So you just find a way to cram it or something. I think log 2 is 0.301. Log 3 is 0.399 or 37. I've forgotten. But then learn them. You get. No, it's 477. 477. If you learn them, you solve easily. 477 without calculator. Log 4 should be 0.602. Log 5 should be 0.698 or 699. Log 6, just go and learn them and cram them, because I'll show you how to solve it without calculator now. This log 7 should be 0.845. Log 8, I don't know, I don't have a constant formula. You could ask your maths experts if you of how to generate this thing. And then log 10 is 1. Now another log that you should know is log 2.5, because I've seen that guy. Log 2.5, just know it. Log 2.5 too is 0.397. Now let me show you how to solve pH questions without calculator. Are you ready? Let's try this question. I'll solve this one, I'll give you one to solve. So write, what is the pH of what is the pH of 0.002 mole per dm cube? Okay, I shouldn't use, well, yes, 0.02 mole per dm cube of NaOH. So what is the pH of this guy? and I'm going to solve it. I told you, listen, are we there? Are you here? Good. So there are two ways to solve it. When you are looking for pH, you either use pOH to find pH, or you use hydrogen concentration to find pH. Is that not true? There are two ways to find pH. Is either you use pOH. If it's pOH, it's 14 minus pOH, or you use hydrogen concentration, which is negative log to base 10 of the concentration of hydrogen ion. So look at this question. Hope you know that because this is a base OH, this concentration here is not hydrogen. Hope you know. Good. So the easier way, I'll still solve with this, but let's start with the easier way. Easier way is use OH to find pOH, because once you are given a base, I told you once you are given a concentration of a base, the easiest thing to do is to find the pOH. If you are given the concentration of an acid, the easiest thing to do is to find the pH, then you go from there. Are you getting what I'm saying? So let's find the pOH because we are given a base. So pOH is going to be equals negative log to base 10 of the concentration of OH. And in this case, it's a monoacidic base, so which means we are going to have pOH, it will be the same thing and strong. So negative log to base 10 of 0.02. So first thing we are going to do is convert it to standard form. So pH is going to be equals negative log to base 10 of 2 times 10 raised to power minus 2, right? So let's solve. Use negative log to open the bracket. We are solving with our calculator. This will be now negative log 2 to base 10. This times turns to plus and it becomes negative log 10 raised to power minus 2, right? So we are going to this side. So that means that we are going to have pOH as equals, what is log 2? Log 2 is 0.301. So it will become minus 0.301. Are you following? Plus, then bring this guy down. This will now become minus 2 times minus log 10. And what is this going to give us? This will now lead us to minus 0.301. You know, minus 2 times log 10 is 1 now. So minus 2 times minus 1. So our final answer for pOH will now be equals minus 0.301 plus 2. Okay, so what's our answer? So that's 2 minus 0.301, 1.699. Please take at least 3 decimal places. 1.699. Is it not? Good. Now, with this said, we have gotten the pOH. But please, what did the question say? What is the pH? So please, what do you do to find the pH? pH is equals 14 minus pOH. Can you see this part of the board? Okay, so 14 minus pOH. And what's that going to give us? 14 minus 1.699. And that's going to be like 12.3. Exactly. So if the pH is 12.301, is it alkaline or acidic? Exactly. The pOH is 1.699. Is it alkaline or acidic? Yes. No, pOH is 1.69. Can't you see that we got pH as 1.6? Is it alkaline or acidic? pH, when it's 1.69, pOH less than 7 is alkaline. And it is not just alkaline, it is strongly alkaline. Is this clear? So this is method 1. What did I call this one? I prefer this method. It's easier to understand. But I'll show you method 2. Should I show you method 2? Okay, so method 2. This is method 2. Let me take this out and solve it on this side. So method 2. Method 2. So method 2 is basic. If you are looking for pH, you will need negative log of concentration of hydrogen But in the question, the concentration they give is for OH. So what do we do? How do you use OH to find H plus? How do you do it? Am I? Eh? Exactly. Divided by OH concentration, which means 10 to the power minus 14 divided by what? What's the concentration of OH in this question? 0.02. Oh yeah, solve that. 5 times 10 to the power minus 13. Very good. So pH will now be negative log of 5 times 10 to the power minus 13. Okay, so with what I taught you, solve. With what I taught you, solve. Remember, log 5 is equals 0.699. pH is equals, let me change this to white, negative log 5 times, sorry, it's not times, it's opening the bracket, so this times will turn to plus negative log 10 raised to the power minus 13. So pH will now be equals what? Negative log 5 is negative 0.699 plus bracket, this will be minus 13 times minus 1, right? pH is minus 0.699 plus 13. Why are you using 397? Log 5 is 0.699. Oh wow, no, this is log 2.5. So 12.301. So you see that you get your answer regardless of the method you use. Is this clear? We'll stop our class here for today.